Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the NC Central versus Delaware State college basketball match on Monday, February 26, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people looking for big bankrolls, looking for one-on-one style service. Those aren't available on the website, though. You got to text the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, text that number. But let's get to this one. NC Central taking on Delaware State. It's MEAC college basketball action on a Monday night. NC Central comes into this one at 14-11, 6-4 straight up in their last 10, 6-3-1 against the number. They're 9-2 at home this season straight up and 4-2-1 against the number. So NC Central has been a pretty good team in the MEAC. Meanwhile, Delaware State, not a team that traditionally has been very good, but I'll tell you what they've been doing is covering a lot of these spreads on the road. 7-5 against the number on the road. They're 5-5 straight up in their last 10, but 4-6 against the number. So which Delaware State team is going to show up? I got to say, for years we thought that this was one of the worst teams in all of college hoops. This year, they're not a world beater, and they're certainly not even a contender in the MEAC. But at the same time, boy, from some of these teams, we used to joke about that maybe they picked up the team at the Student Union 20 minutes before the game started. And I think that this year, at least they're a lot more respectable than that. Right now, in 5th place in the MEAC, while North Carolina Central, 2nd place in the MEAC. And we all know as the season winds down, all these things are important in a couple different ways. Seeding for the conference tournament. Of course, if you can win the conference and you don't win your conference tournament, you go to the NIT automatically. So a lot of postseason here for NC Central in this. And, for Delaware State, I've seen stranger things happen than a team like them make a run in their conference tournament. The first game between these two happened at Delaware State. NC Central, a 3-point winner as a 2.5-point road dog. And since then, Delaware State lost at Norfolk State, lost at Howard, beat Coppin State and Morgan State, who are terrible teams, and then lost to South Carolina State. Coppin State, I think they might have 2 wins all season long. We look at North Carolina Central, following up on that win against Delaware State. They beat Coppin State, and then they lost to Morgan State, lost to Howard, lost to Norfolk State. So those are all bad losses. And then Maryland Eastern Shore last time out. So they come into this one with a little bit of positive momentum at least. But, man, I think they've kind of let this season get away from them. The NC Central defense is their strong point. They're the best 3-point shooting defensive team in the country when it comes to the numbers. 26.6% is all teams manage to shoot against them from the perimeter. Just 41.4% from the floor. They have a lockdown, tough defense all the way around. And I think, certainly while they aren't very good on the boards, they sure make it tough for teams to get those shots off. On the other side of it, when we look at the other side of it, North Carolina Central certainly not a great shooting team, but when you compare it with Delaware State's porous defense, they become a lot better shooting team, and I think that they should have their way here with Delaware State. I think Delaware State's best chance is to dominate the boards. That's what they have a chance to do in this game, but I still think North Carolina Central, too much to play for in this one. At home, I'll take NC Central, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.